Alright guys, so in this session we will be looking into the topic, the recent controversy that the Bangladeshi fundamentalist demanding that there should be a change in the national anthem and the national flag also. So there is a section, they are saying that the Bangladeshi national anthem, which is written by Rabindranath Tagore, who is the author of our national anthem also, and it was imposed on them. That's the controversy and they want to change it, but for time being they'll keep it as such, but they definitely want to have a change in the national flag with immediate effect. So that's the demand of the fundamentalist. And if you look at most of the Muslim majority countries like Pakistan or Iran or Saudi Arabia or Maldives, if you look at their flag, there is a sense of religious symbolism. You can see religious symbols clearly associated with their national flags. But when it comes to Bangladesh, it's more of a neutral flag, okay, which have some secular elements. So the demand from the fundamentalist side is, the growing fundamentalism and the current situation and the controversies in Bangladesh and how it is going to affect India and the regional politics and everything we will be looking in this particular video. So let's get started. So here we will be seeing what is actually the controversy and what could be the impact and other things. So there's a recent debate in Bangladesh have centered around changing the national anthem and the flag. So they are saying that the national anthem was imposed on them by us, and national flag, it's basically secular, and Bangladesh is a Muslim majority country. If you look at other Muslim majority countries like Pakistan, Iran, Maldives or Saudi Arabia, they have the religious symbols associated with their national flag. So the fundamentalist group, they want their flag also related to religious symbols, okay, with religious symbols. So religious fundamentalism, the debate start from rising religious fundamentalism and obviously with the political motivation. So historical and regional dynamics, we'll look into that also in the session. So if you look at the current flag, okay, so current flag is heavily influenced by Bengali culture. If you look at the green represent the country's greenery and red represent the bloodshed by freedom fighters during 1971 War of Independence. So it is a new, completely, neutral flag. There is no religious symbols attached, right? So there is no fundamentalist element, and it's only talking about the greenery and also symbolizing the 1971 sacrifices, the genocide. Okay, so what is the fundamentalist argument? If you look at Muslim majority nations, like what I have mentioned before, they all have, there is a common element. What is that? Religious symbols with their flags. So they want Bangladesh, also being a Muslim majority country, should have the religious symbols with their flag. Okay, so this is the fundamentalist group Jamaat-e-Islami who's demanding the same. So it's led by a religious fundamentalist and they want the religious symbols. So they want to remove the secular symbols and they want to, have this religiously inclined symbol with respect to Islam. And if you look at the national anthem, of course, there's the same Amar Sonar Bangla, which was written by Rabindranath Tagore. So they are saying that it was actually imposed by India after 1971 and they want to get it replaced with more of Islamic themed anthem. So this is like Jana Gana Mana, right? It is almost like motivated by Jana Gana Mana, and the author is also same, and their claim is it was imposed by India on them and they want to get it replaced with something like Islamic themed anthem. Okay, now national identity. This change is perceived as part of broader effort to redefine Bangladesh national identity away from its secular roots. So currently they follow a secular route, but they want to have a shift and they need to have a national identity which is again on the basis of Islam, okay, as it is a Muslim majority country. So let's look at the cultural influence. Tagore's influence is over there in the entire Indian subcontinent. So when I look at entire Indian subcontinent means Bangladesh, Sri Lanka and India. So India, Jana Gana Mana, again same author. Bangladesh national anthem, same author. And Sri Lanka's national anthem, if you look at it, was influenced with this. Though directly Rabindranath Tagore or any Indian is the author, but it's influenced actually. So national anthem is influence even seen, yeah, in the Sri Lanka's anthem also. Fundamentalist argument, they argue that this cross-cultural connection symbolize India's dominance over Bangladesh. So they don't want that to happen, so they want to change the anthem. So they are saying that the anthem is imposed by Indians and it shows the India's dominance in the entire subcontinent and again over Bangladesh. So that's the argument of the fundamentalist. So Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, who's actually the father of modern Bangladesh, so he led the country towards independence in 1971, and his leadership gave rise to Bangladesh as a nation, and August 15 was declared as national holiday in his honor after the assassination. So what they have done is they have abolished the holiday. The current government has abolished this national holiday, and again they are distancing from the nation from its founding history. So they have abolished that holiday. Yeah, political shift and erasing 1971. So the current government in Bangladesh, influenced by fundamentalist, aims to erase symbols and memories again related to 1971 war. All these efforts are basically connected with that. So if you see that flag, I told you, right, that the red color is related to the sacrifices of 1971. So they are replacing it, means they want to distance from or erase the memories of 1971. This include effort to remove historical markers, stop the celebration of independence, and rewrite the country's national identity, including national anthem and the national flag. So shifting identity is seen as an attempt to bury the atrocities committed by Pakistani army and move Bangladesh towards more like religious identity. So yes, last day also I have discussed about this. They want to settle that 1971 genocide with Pakistan. So a political leader, a minister from Bangladesh also discussed that whatever happened has happened, whatever done is done. Now we move towards solving that issue, settling that issue. But I have also discussed about the statement of Sheikh Hasina that they want to take it to UN as a case of genocide. But the entire shift you can see now, okay? So they want to erase that memories and they want to get more closer with Pakistan also. So Pakistan's role, which is again very important. So the renewed interest, you can see Pakistan is showing huge influence in Bangladesh political future. And the High Commissioner meeting, Pakistan High Commissioner recently met with the key officials, and that again showing that close cooperation with Pakistan, that the Bangladesh fundamentalist is going close to Pakistan. Okay, so fostering ties. Yeah, Pakistan even pushing for visa-free arrival, direct flights, educational exchanges, changing even the curricula, especially when it comes to Dhaka University. Okay. Yeah, university curricula. Again, they are trying to interfere in that, trying to change the ideology. Okay, going to influence the education and cultural aspect, especially when it comes to Dhaka University. Okay. Pakistan want their ideology, their views also need to be incorporated in the curricula. And US stands on Bangladesh. See, United States usually they are not, here in this case they are not interfering much. They have remained silent on the recent development in Bangladesh. India's concern, of course, when Pakistan is getting closer with Bangladesh or Bangladesh is moving towards Pakistan, that's always a concern for India, as we are always facing a threat from Pakistan, China, and now Bangladesh that can create a three-front war as well. So that situation is dangerous and we are very concerned about that. So the potential changes, Bangladesh interim government is considering revisiting agreements with India, signaling a potential change in their relationship. So the agreements, if they are revisiting and if they are going to take a new stand and if they are going more closer towards Pakistan, that can affect the relationship between the two countries. So Awami League future for the next decade, for the next 10 years, there is no chance that Sheikh Hasina can come back to power. So of course, the interim government, they are in power, and the BNP, Bangladesh Nationalist Party, and the policies towards India will shape the future relationship between the two countries. Let's see if we have some discussions and meetings and will continue in the same way, or there will be a shift in the relationship. Uncertain future, BNP's attitude towards India remains uncertain, raising concern about future regional stability. Okay. Now UN General Assembly. So Mohammad Yunus, the interim leader of Bangladesh is expected to attend. Prime Minister Modi is also attending. So there can be a meeting. Okay, a meeting between Yunus and PM Modi is being discussed over there. So let's see that how it is going to shape India-Bangladesh relationship. So this can reshape the relationship, and India's response to the change in Bangladesh remains. We will see that. Okay, if there is a meeting and if there are some discussions, we will see that, and I'll keep updating you. Okay, so change in Bangladesh identity. Now what's next? Immediate changes. What could be the immediate change? See, the current government has indicated that changes to the national anthem and flag won't happen immediately. So it will be there. They want that to be there because they want to move towards religious culture. Okay, so it will be there, but it is not going to be immediately. Okay, shifting identity. However, there is a clear move towards shifting Bangladesh identity away from its secular to historical roots. Okay, secular and historical roots to somewhat close to religious roots. So when you are saying secular root means that flag itself, I told you that red color is indicating the genocide or the sacrifices of 1971 war that is connected to their independence, and green color indicate the greenery. That's it. That's very secular. So one side, if you see green color, it's very secular in that way. Okay, and that we don't consider it as Islamic symbol as green, and this red is historical roots. So now what they want is they want to have some religious symbols in their flag, like if you look at the other Muslim majority nations like Saudi, okay, or Iran, or even Maldives, or even Pakistan. So they want to have flag like that and that also shows the religious culture. Okay, ordinance could easily be passed to enact these changes, signaling further cultural shift in the future. So key takeaways. So political transformation, I hope that is very clear. Shifting the identity. In that you can see Pakistan's growing influence combined with the removal of historical symbols, and that signals a major shift in Bangladesh national identity. Okay, so there is a cultural shift from a secular to a kind of more religious. Okay, and it is driven by the religious fundamentalist group. The interim government is dominated by the fundamentalist. So impact on relations. These changes will continue to impact, of course, if they are moving closer to changing this culture, and we are connected, right? We have the common culture and there are common interests also. But if they are changing even the national anthem, again the policies, the relationship can be changed and it can be affected. So that's about the topic. Now there is a question for you. You can just comment the right answer. Which of the following is not a member of the BRICS group? Who's not a member? So that's it, guys. Thank you so much. So regional implication, we have already discussed this. Future of Bangladesh that we again discussed. It is moving towards a more religiously influenced state. It's crucial to understand the regional implications for India, Pakistan, and global politics. So regional implications on India, we will be discussing separately. That could be another topic. But I hope you understood. So entire relationship can be changed, the policies, okay, and the agreements, there can be a revisit also. That's it, guys. Thank you so much. See you soon.